Hello and welcome back to my speedrun of Dyson Sphere Program. Well, last time where we left off, we started building the processor installations. So today I'm not immediately going to continue everything because I noticed that our science isn't going because the power system isn't quite stable, completely stable yet. So I'm gonna on the second planet, I mean that where we have our titanium and our supermagnetic rings. So in order to stabilize it, we have to do a couple of little things. Before I do that though, I'm gonna let everything work a bit so I can build up some circuits. Meantime, I'm putting in some belt I was sure I was gonna put in anyway. So I guess this is enough, and then if I take off, I can go back to our starting planets. While I'm going there, I'm going to build a couple. No, I guess not. What else do we want to build? More of these? No. No. Okay, so let's grab some resources first. Okay. Okay. A few of these. I'm gonna also want a bunch of belts. Gonna want this. Let's dump this. Okay. Also want some fractionators. Okay. Some steel. So basically what I want to do is the problem is that the logistic network isn't working good enough to transport the fuel cells in time to the new location, at which point everything stalls out because the sorters that should load the power plants aren't working anymore. So that's a rather classic problem, and the largest argument in favor of solar and wind power. But yeah, I'm now on this path, so I'm gonna continue. Also, this can use Mark III belts. Oh. And then because these fractionators, they work faster if you use faster belts to attach everything together. And then the rest should be upgraded. And attach power. Okay. And these are a little bit in the way, so let's use some foundation to remove this little bit. These ore patches. Okay, that should be probably about double the amount of deuterium coming in. Next, let's grab some Titan steel. No, that's also... The box for Titan steel used to be in that corner, but now everything gets shuffled over here. So if I want some, I have to grab it from here. Okay. Inventory is a bit of a mess. Then I should be able to make some extra logistics vessels. 5, 6, 7. There's one more. Then we have 8, and that should be this entire thing full. Okay. Next on the list, grab some fuel cells. Okay. Then make sure I can build about 40 particle containers. So it's for therefore I need more turbines. So with 40 particle containers, I should be able to build one more logistics station, which I'm gonna use on the processor planet to ship in processors, ship out processors, and ship in fuel. Okay. Now we also want some extra fuel. Fuel stations, and that's, I guess, everything here. I'm gonna need more titanium alloy if I want to make that station. Okay, let's grab some more titanium alloy. And put all these vessels away. Okay, that's I think everything on my list. Fractionators, turbines, Titan steel, fuel cells. Yeah. Vessels, particle containers, fusion reactors, and vessels and tower. Okay. Let's go. Back to our first industrial planet, Albalda 1. And make sure the power there is fixed. Hopefully this time forever. This time not making the mistake of flying too close to the sun and getting dragged down. Okay, pretty decent landing. Okay, I have to go in that direction. And as you can see, we have fuel, but the sorter doesn't work because yeah, because it was out of fuel, out of power. Okay, so that should fuel all these things eventually. Okay, okay. And then we are around 100% satisfaction, I think. Okay, I'm gonna add 2 more fusion power stations just to be sure that we maintain sufficient power. And then here we have 70. I'm gonna limit this because otherwise all the fuel cells will go this way and nowhere else. Even 200 is enough. For the moment, at this point in time, we can have 200 items in one logistics vessel. With all the upgrades, that would be 1000. I've also noticed that I haven't completely hooked up this part. comes back to the thing I said several episodes ago. The only way to be sure if you didn't make any mistakes is to put everything on and see what doesn't work. Luckily we can see these yellow points, yellow dots that indicate when something is not working, so that makes it easier to spot, but still. Still had here one mistake I noticed some time ago. Here these four sorters are going the wrong direction, so let's fix that. Okay, that's fixed. And that's let me check my lists. Okay, and then the final thing I want to do here is grab a little bit of titanium for myself. Say, yeah, about 100. It's fine. So I can make because these stations need some titanium. Okay, can start building this. Okay, perfect. And now let's go back to the second planet, the processor planet. I think so working over lists I made is quite quickly, I feel. Because I was how I do this is I play a bit between episodes, and then once I figured out everything I want to do, I just reload the save and start the recording. I think I needed about a half an hour or something to figure out my lists, and now in 10 minutes time I finished it, so that's nice. And I think I will need more fusion plants. Let's see if we can find the place where I started building already. Yes, over here. I'm gonna put a tower over here because this is where the output of the processors will be, is. And then I'm gonna put the fusion power plants over here. I'm not sure how many you can chain in a row, but I think quite a lot. Because the limits for like coal power plants is like 4 or something, because that's the maximum amount of coal you can ship in over one belt. But yeah, these don't really have that problem. So priority is these, and then please ship in say 200. Then this is demand. So now hopefully that other station, when it has some vessels free, will come and fix up some power. Some fuel cells. Is this charging? Yes. And so this is the main reason I spent so much time setting up the entire fusion cell economy thing, because now I can simply ask for more and it should come at some point. Let's pick up these other two. Yeah, and then have to reinstall this connection. Okay, and I'll keep these for myself, and the rest can go into the system. Nice. And now I guess I'll put an extra column of this here. Yeah, I guess only one of those plants is working. No. First I'm gonna make sure everything is working at some reasonable pace. And that should automatically distribute over the others. And now we have enough power. Okay, perfect. So this is the output of the next set of circuit boards, which again needs one normal belt of iron and half a belt of copper. So these are Mark 2s, these are Mark 1. Okay, it's fine. I'll put down a splitter here. I have some. Apparently I'm out of iron. So let's grab a little bit. Okay, that's iron. This will be for copper. I'm thinking. I'm gonna put in this, pull down the second line of copper. I'm gonna use the first line purely for this side. Because this needs a single Mark 1 belt, and then the next column will need another Mark 1 belt, so that's one Mark 2 belts. This will be this belt, so that will be that. And then this needs half a Mark 1 belt, so it will be a quarter of this. So let me think if I use this in this configuration. Make some space. Okay. Okay, and then build another splitter of that type over here. Then you can simply connect these two up and split off some more copper over here. Okay, will work. And then over here we still have one Mark 1 belt worth of goods of copper. Okay, and then some power. And then repeat this entire thing. Oh yeah, but for that we will need some more. Actually we need 12 in total. And in the meantime we can put in some more technology. I'm gonna use drive engine that I can fly around faster, and then I think I'm gonna start this tree, and then from this point onward our logistics vessels will fly faster. The first two are just for the drones, but we need it to get here. And then this will also, at this point, we'll be able to use warp. Okay, good. Can I aim it carefully? It's quite hard to aim it in the correct gap. I think this is okay. Note, I'm gonna use my previous trick because I'm too uncertain to just put everything down as a Mark 1 machine and then cut out half of them. And replace them. Okay, and that's about 20 minutes. So I guess I'll keep it here for today. Pretty happy with what I've done. Fixed everything from the other planets, and this setup is coming along nicely. So I want this repeated 4 more times, and then we'll have half the circuits, half the processors of what I actually want in the end. So yeah, thank you for watching, and until next time.